Let's go.
Soak.
Mhm. What can we soak?
Lentils.
Nuts.
Mhm.
Remove.
Remove.
What can we remove?
Stones.
Stones.
Or from
Stones.
fish?
Bones.
Mhm.
Bones.
Bones.
Eel.
Eel.
Mhm.
Beetroot.
Beetroot.
Excellent.
Celery.
Celery.
Nice pronunciation.
Blend.
Plant.
Blend.
Mhm.
Fennel.
Fennel. Mhm.
Melt.
Kidney beans.
Kidney bean.
На пару?
Steam.
Steam.
Mhm.
Turnip.
By the way, I asked my mom and I remembered, did I tell you that in my childhood she used to put the honey in it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Peel.
Peel.
What can we peel?
Skin.
Skin.
Actually,
Flesh.
No. We talk about food.
Potatoes. Potatoes. Apples.
Fruits. Vegetables.
Mhm.
Squeeze.
Wheat.
With
Mhm.
Parsley.
parsley.
Mhm.
Courgette.
Courgette.
Excellent pronunciation. Let's repeat. Courgette. Courgette.
Courgette.
Courgette.
Courgette.
Sprinkle.
Cream sprinkle.
Mhm. What can we sprinkle?
Spring
Chocolate.
onion.
Spices.
Nuts.
What herbs we can sprinkle?
No.
Parsley.
Mhm.
And
Lentils.
Mhm.
Trout.
Excellent pronunciation. And today we're going to learn another fish. I'm not into fish, but this one.
Oh, yeah. It was in our homework.
So what is
Triska.
it in Ukrainian?
Triska.
Nice. Excellent. What questions do you have about
I
your
was
homework?
surprised. Do you know what is catfish translate?
What is it, Vera?
Som. It's a catfish.
That's so funny. Why do you think they call it catfish? Because it has
Yeah. Nice
mustache.
idea.
Mustache.
Mhm. Okay, any questions about your homework?
Yeah. What is it? Steer. Like on the last one, it was steer or chop the onions.
Ага, Вера.
Помішувати.
I don't
When
remember.
you
What's the word?
when you go to KFC, you have stir fried. But in this case,
Klar.
yeah, it will be to mix. No. This one is to mix. So Vera, you are correct. Помішувати. This one. Stir fried, there would be another spelling. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Great. Today, we're gonna talk about your cooking skills. Discuss those questions with a partner. You have 3 minutes. So do you click slowly or quickly?
Quickly.
Remember similarities or interesting facts. Ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
the first question. It's about, do you
Mhm.
cook
And what's your best dish? Yeah.
and what's your best dish?
Ah,
So I cook, but I don't like it at all.
ah,
I do it because I have to do it. And when you do it 7 times
per day?
no, per week and 3 times per day, you really don't like it. And
Mhm.
what is my favorite dish? Me personally, I love trout or salmon and some fresh salad.
Mhm. Mhm.
What about you?
Okay, I'm cooking too. I like to cook breakfast mostly because it's most easier, the most easier part of dish part of the day. So yeah, um, I don't know what I like to cook. No, for example, if so long time I don't have um, духовка,
Owen.
oven. When I come back to home and I have oven, I always want to do something in there. For example, cakes, different, maybe pie with salmon, salmon and broccoli, or something like this. Yeah. Um, okay. And how did you learn to cook the dishes you can make?
How did you learn? Don't remember exactly. Maybe some are from my mom, some knowledge, maybe some from my husband's mom, and maybe you know how I cook something. If I want to do something, I do it with the help of Google, and
Uh-huh.
the words I search easy or fast.
Yeah.
So, for example, Paski, I googled easiest, simplest recipe. So yeah, I've done it. And what about
Super.
you?
I have the same situation because I think all that I tried to cook, I always check in internet how to do it, and then just try to do it. And then when I have problems with this, no, for example, no different problems. For example, when dish become not so tasty as you
Expected.
expect, yeah, then I can like write my mom and ask like what happened, why it's like this. No, for example, last time it was I was trying to do plov,
Mm-hmm.
and I took not black but
In there and I couldn't. So I stayed on our camp and preparing food.
Wow.
That's how I remember it.
It's really amazing, and wow, it sounds amazing because I cooked borscht like maybe 3 times in my life, and you at 10 years old, wow, it's really amazing.
But I don't cook borscht
No?
often since then.
Yeah, I
But
can.
I can, but I don't. So
Yeah.
what is there any food you typically prepare together with your family or friends?
Oh, yeah. Typically, it's something new. Because back to last years in Kyiv, we have every Friday with friends, we have the cooking evening. We cooked pizza, cooked burgers, cooked shrimps, everything that like we had an idea. We baked, we made even donuts and
Wow.
meringue rolls.
Yeah, I see.
And what it was crazy, but even we cooked pelmeni with
Wow,
our
that's nice.
hand. So
Dumplings.
I really missed it. No, it's not dumplings. Dumplings, it's вареники.
I think it's the same. It's just as
It's the
the shape is just a little bit. It's like dumplings with meat. I think that's
Mm-hmm.
it would
Okay,
be.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, maybe dumplings. Maybe, yeah, Chinese dumplings, Lera said
Be careful,
before.
dumplings. Dumplings.
Dumplings. Yeah. So, yeah, we always try to cook something new when we do it with a friend. And what about you?
Me, either we cook pizza sometimes with our friends, but when the warm days comes, we are going to the grill to barbecue, and we just grill vegetables and meat on the special places near the Warsaw, and it's near the lake or something. We really like it. And with
Uh,
family, we've already talked that we are cooking potatoes in different ways.
yeah, but it's really nice. It always works.
Yeah, it is tasty. Do the man or woman in your family do the bulk of the cooking, or does it depend?
Or does it depend? What is bulk, Valerie?
No,
It means the size, the biggest size,
Ah,
the
okay.
biggest part, the main part, main part.
In my family, women always do the bulk of the cooking. Yeah, like it's about my boyfriend and I, about my parents, about my sister and her husband, and it's always about women. But also I love men who can cook, and sometimes I get lucky and my boyfriend can cook me pancakes and smashed potato with meatballs and pasta. Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
always
like
love.
in IKEA.
Huh?
It's like in IKEA.
Yeah, yeah.
Vera, don't forget lasagna.
N- l- Yeah, but we made it together, so it's not he do it only for me. So we do it together. But okay, bechamel, he made bechamel by himself. But yeah.
And me also, I am do the bulk of the cooking, but lately my husband likes cooking, and he cooks most, I think, well, every day, and it's not just regular recipes, it's something new and from Klopotenka or from some guys from TikTok, and it's for dinner. It is really tasty, and I wish he would continue doing it, and he hear it because he's sitting near to me.
Say to him that he is a great man,
You
because
are a great man.
and
Sure.
I just remember also my boyfriend cooked, he baked a lot. I don't bake much of the time. He made cookies, and for my birthday, he made a cheesecake, and the recipe take him for like 6 hours because it was sous vide, like, with slow cooking.
Yeah, I know. I used to make cooking like sweet stuff, and I recently I found a very tasty recipe for cinnabons, and I've been cooking cinnabons for nearly 8 hours. It takes me so long because it
Crazy.
need to have a rest on the fridge and then on the fresh air and then something like this. So I I don't know how тісто має бути якось
Dough. Dough.
Well done,
Like
Vera.
dough.
dough.
It's written dough, but you say dough.
Dough. It's like cookie dough, you know?
Yeah.
Dough. Nice.
Okay. Do you know anyone who has a special diet or who avoids certain things like salt? What do they have to eat or avoid, and why?
Oh, okay, yeah, I know a few friends who who has allergy of strawberries and someone of peaches and cherries. And I always asked who eats meat, because even the hardest thing to remember who don't eat, like who is a vegetarian, like they eat
Because I was thinking like, oh, that it's very easy, like baked potato. Okay, it's easier. It's easier to do chicken, or it's easy to do salad. But no, it's easy to do soup. But when she comes to us, she can do soup like super tasty, and I don't understand. I will have the same products for this soup, but it will not be the same tasty like she do it. So yeah, so for me right now, the best cook I know is my mom. And what's their best dishes? Oh, I like simple food. I like гречка and like гречка. Oh, I like селедка. Селедка with potato.
Yeah, I really like it with onion.
Yeah, it's my. I like it so much.
Yeah, me
So
too.
for me, it's the best dishes ever, because no restaurants, no super cookers doesn't know how to
How
do.
to do it? Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, yeah. So we are ready, yeah.
Yeah. And I will have 1 minute. I have to turn off the гречка.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back. Where is everyone? Oh, it was so nice to listen to you. So many interesting stories. I think you can talk about food forever. So, any similarities, interesting facts?
I think we have a lot with Katya in common. The most popular thing for us, it's different type of potato. Our family loves to bake potato for celebration.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And while you were speaking, I've heard some nice vocabulary. Let's check it together. So the first one, селедка. Well done, Vera.
Because I
Have you-
live in a country with the most popular food is herring.
I see. Shuba is very popular. Do you know what do we call shuba recipe in English?
No.
Одягнутий оселедець.
Roast?
Dressed.
Oh my god.
Dressed herring.
Yeah.
Oh, herring. Herring is the same name for оселедец in German.
Nice.
Herring.
Next one.
Buckwheat.
Don't know.
Buckwheat.
Buckwheat. And buck, what's mean? Wheat, it's ну, зерно.
Зерно.
Даже не зерно, это...
А бак it's maybe гречневое зерно, buckwheat.
I'm gonna check it later.
Пшено.
I noticed that in West Europe, people doesn't know what is buckwheat, but they eat bread made from buckwheat.
Oh.
Пшеница wheat.
Yeah. And this word comes from Dutch word again.
Buckwheat.
Yeah. So bok or bak, it means. Oh my God, it's a name of a tree. and buckwheat has a triangular seeds, and it's called like a tree.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't know that it's a Dutch word.
All
Buck.
seems
Everything is
like
Dutch.
all words are Dutch that we are learning. But by the way, my friend, she started learning French, and I checked the book and I could understand more French words since I've started learning Spanish. My Spanish helped me. All right, next one. Sorry.
Yeah.
What-
Owen or
Owen.
baby.
Share.
Owen.
Owen.
Yeah, but what is the pronunciation?
Own.
Owen.
Own.
Own.
Mhm.
Own.
That's right. In both British and American, the first sound is ah.
Oh,
Next one.
recipe.
Recipe.
Excellent. And what sound is here?
Burger.
So be careful.
Burger. Like
Burger.
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 Great. All right. Vera, what did you want to say about Dutch words and language?
No, it was about French that I just noticed that pronunciation of French words are like from English. The rules are the same of pronunciation, like which part is not reading, which part is reading. When I studied it in school, they didn't say, teachers didn't say these rules even in about English and about French. And now when I heard these words and see this word, I can get that, yeah, because in English it's the same rule. So I was amazed. Maybe it's not about everything, but for my first look at this thing, I was amazed.
I see, I see. All right. And some other useful verbs. What do we say when we eat less? We need to eat less something. We say
Cut down
cut
off
down on.
on.
For example, I need to drink less coffee. What would you say?
Cut
I
down
have
on coffee.
Cut down.
Mhm. I need to eat less sugar.
Cut down on sugar.
Yeah, but if the doctor said stop it, no coffee
Cut
at
off.
all, we say
Cut
Cut
off.
down.
mhm.
Mhm.
Stop eating herrings.
Cut out
Cut
her-
out herring.
No, never, never, never. And when you can't eat something because you will have a negative reaction, what do we say?
allergy.
Be allergic to.
Allergic. I be allergic.
So is it a noun or an adjective?
Adjective.
Yep, that's
And I didn't know that it's two. It's really nice because I didn't know if it's on or two or something else.
Can you give me examples? What people are usually allergic to?
To
Um,
nuts.
nuts.
Mhm.
Honey.
Seafood.
Chocolate.
Yeah. Now,
Eggs.
let's start our new lesson. We're gonna listen to a recipe. Make notes about the ingredients. Dates. If you feel comfortable, make notes about how the dish was made as well. So what do you need to take notes about?
Ingredients.
How the dish was made.
Yep. So is it a good idea to make notes about verbs?
Yeah.
Great. Be ready for some strange adjectives. You will get the meaning, but the pronunciation would be strange. Let's go.
Track 79. This is delicious.
Thanks.
What's in it? It's got a bit of a lemony.
I can't hear it.
Use a food processor.
Track 79.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is delicious.
Thanks.
What's in it? It's got a bit of a lemony taste.
Yeah, that's the lemongrass.
Lemongrass?
Yeah, it's this... Actually, I don't know what you call it. A herb or spice. It looks sort of like a spring onion, you know. It's like a greyish-white stick. Anyway, you drop it in the sauce while it's cooking and it gives it a kind of citrusy flavour.
You don't eat it then?
No, it's got kind of a woody texture. It's pretty tough, so you just pick it out at the end.
Right. And the orangey colour, is that from carrots?
No, it's pumpkin and red lentils.
Pumpkin?
You know, like a big orange squash, like a melon or something, but rounder, and the flesh is harder.
Oh, yes, of course. Pumpkin. I know this word.
Yeah, so you use that, or sometimes I use sweet potato instead.
Right. So how do you make it?
Oh, it's dead easy. You get a large onion and a couple of cloves of garlic and ginger, and you chop them all really finely. I actually sometimes use a food processor. Then you put some oil in a pan and heat it up, and you just throw everything into the oil, with a couple of bits of lemongrass. And I sometimes put in a whole chili as well, just to spice things up a bit. You know, like to flavour the oil.
Right.
And then you cook it quite quickly, but you have to keep stirring because you don't want it to burn. Otherwise it can be a bit bitter.
Okay.
Then you throw in the pumpkin. Oh, I should have said, you have to cut it up into cubes.
How big?
I don't know, about an inch, a couple of centimetres. It doesn't matter that much. You blend it all in the end.
I meant how big should the pumpkin be?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. They vary so much in size. Big-ish, I guess, but not like the huge ones.
Okay. And then what? You just add water and boil it?
Yeah, more or less. You add lentils, roughly a cupful, and a tin of coconut milk.
Oh, right. Coconut milk.
Yeah, actually I often use less because I find it a bit much otherwise. And then I add about a litre or so of chicken stock, and as you say, bring it to the boil, and then once it's boiling, you reduce the heat and leave it for 15 minutes or so, till the pumpkin's soft anyway, and then just blend it till it's smooth.
So when do you take out the lemongrass?
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. Basically after it's simmered, at the end. It sort of floats to the surface. You just get it out with a spoon.
And the green herbs?
Well, you can use different things. I usually sprinkle a bit of chopped parsley, but basil's nice as well. And obviously a pinch or two of salt, although personally I got out of the habit of using too much because my dad's got a heart condition and he can't have too much.
Right. Well, it's great.
Yeah, I like it. Actually, I sometimes do it as a sauce, just everything in reduced quantities, and I cook pieces of cod or chicken in it.
Sounds great.
Why don't we listen again?
Track 79. This is delicious.
Thanks.
What's in it? It's got a bit of a lemony taste.
Yeah, that's the lemongrass.
Lemongrass?
Yeah, it's this... Actually, I don't know what you call it. A herb or spice. It looks sort of like a spring onion, you know. It's like a greyish-white stick. Anyway, you drop it in the sauce while it's cooking and it gives it a kind of citrusy flavour.
You don't eat it then?
No, it's got kind of a woody texture. It's pretty tough, so you just pick it out at the end.
Right. And the orangey colour, is that from carrots?
No, it's pumpkin and red lentils.
Pumpkin?
You know, like a big orange squash, like a melon or something, but rounder, and the flesh is harder.
Oh, yes, of course. Pumpkin. I know this word.
Yeah, so you use that, or sometimes I use sweet potato instead.
Right. So how do you make it?
Oh, it's dead easy. You get a large onion and a couple of cloves of garlic and ginger, and you chop them all really finely. I actually sometimes use a food processor. Then you put some oil in a pan and heat it up, and you just throw everything into the oil, with a couple of bits of lemongrass, and I sometimes put in a whole chili as well, just to spice things up a bit. You know, like to flavour the oil.
Right.
And then you cook it quite quickly, but you have to keep stirring because you don't want it to burn. Otherwise, it can be a bit bitter.
Okay.
Then you throw in the pumpkin. Oh, I should have said, you have to cut it up into cubes.
How big?
I don't know, about an inch, a couple of centimetres? It doesn't matter that much. You blend it all in the end.
I meant how big should the pumpkin be?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. They vary so much in size. Big-ish, I guess, but not like the huge ones.
Okay. And then what? You just add water and boil it?
Yeah, more or less. You add lentils, roughly a cupful, and a tin of coconut milk.
Oh, right. Coconut milk.
Yeah, actually I often use less because I find it a bit much otherwise. And then I add about a litre or so of chicken stock, and as you say, bring it to the boil, and then once it's boiling, you reduce the heat and leave it for 15 minutes or so, till the pumpkin's soft anyway, and then just blend it till it's smooth.
So when do you take out the lemongrass?
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. Basically after it's simmered, at the end. It sort of floats to the surface. You just get it out with a spoon.
And the green herbs?
Well, you can use different things. I usually sprinkle a bit of chopped parsley, but basil's nice as well. And obviously a pinch or two of salt, although personally I got out of the habit of using too much because my dad's got a heart condition and he can't have too much.
Right. Well, it's great.
Yeah, I like it. Actually, I sometimes do it as a sauce, just everything in reduced quantities, and I cook pieces of cod or chicken in it.
Mmm. Sounds great.
Compare with your partner.
Hello.
Hello.
So I have different information, a little bit from the beginning, from the middle, and from the end. No, I mean that I didn't understand what the dish it was, but
Me
all
neither.
that I understand that it was something that has orange color, with inside pumpkin or sweet potato, with coconut milk, with herbs, spice, spring onion, and the sauce is like garlic, ginger, and sometimes a piece of chili. That's all that I know.
I see. So he was talking about some dish, we don't know what,
Mhm.
but the women asked why it has a lemon taste, and the author said that it is lemongrass. It was
Mhm.
no spring onion. He just explained to the woman that lemongrass is a herb which looks like spring onion, like
Mhm.
uh,
Mhm. Mhm.
and he added
Yeah. I put up it in the end. Also, he used pumpkin and red lentil and sweet potato. Sometimes sweet potato instead of pumpkin.
Instead of pumpkin. Yeah, yes, that one is quite understandable. But about this pan, he's putting something on this pan, garlic, ginger, and something else.
Oh no.
Only then he add everything else. No, lemongrass here. In the
Yeah,
beginning.
he put everything that you said on a pan with oil to heat up.
No, the pumpkin he adds later.
Yeah, ginger, onion, this kind of things he put on a pan with oil.
And that's all.
stir them.
Mhm.
He cut on cubes of pumpkin. He boiled them, then it blends them to smooth.
Mhm. No, he blends its end, everything.
Yeah. He left pumpkin for 15 minutes.
That 1 tin of the coconut milk is a lot, so he reduced the amount.
That's all.
Yeah.
Only some, I don't know, herbs,
Yeah.
spices.
I see.
So what ingredients do we need for that recipe?
Lemongrass, pumpkin,
Pumpkin or sweet potato. Spicy.
or red lentils.
Garlic, ginger,
Pepper.
Onions,
parsley,
Because-
chicken, cheese sometimes.
coconut milk.
So what do we need to do first?
Put garlic and ginger, as I understood,
Lemongrass.
on this pan.
Or not span, but just pan. Pan, sковорода,
Pan.
pan. Then what do we need to do?
He sometimes he add whole chili
Mm-hmm.
and lemongrass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he he has to pick up lemongrass in the end because otherwise it give woody texture.
Uh-huh. Great. What do we need
Then
to
he cut up the pumpkins into cubes
Mhm.
for 1 inch or 2 centimeters,
Mhm.
and he added to the pan.
Great. And in the end, what do we do with all of it?
Blend to smooth.
Blend it.
Let's check the recipe. Step 1.
Large onion and couple of cloves of garlic.
Cloves.
Onion,
Chop them.
Mm-hmm.
garlic and ginger.
Mm-hmm. Or we cannot chop it, but use it in a
Food
Processor.
So what does mean food processor?
blender.
Кухонний комбайн чи щось
Yeah.
таке.
Yeah, kind of. Next one. Step 2.
Threw everything into the oil with a couple of bits of lemongrass.
And before that?
On
Put some oil in the pan and heat.
the pan. Yeah.
Great. That's so funny that he uses throw like a ball. Next one.
Cook it
Keep
quickly.
stirring everything.
Мішати.
Yeah.
Then you throw in
Throw
the pumpkin.
And we
It up into cubes.
Great. Number 4.
Add water and boil it.
And let add lentils.
And
Slowly. A tin of
Coconut milk.
what does it mean, teen?
Така баночка жестяна.
Good. 6.
About a liter or so of chicken stock. Bring it.
Chicken stock це бульйон.
Mm-hmm.
Ага.
Bring it to the boil and then once in, yeah, just bring it to the boil.
Mm-hmm. And then,
Leave for 15
Till
minutes.
it's smooth.
wonderful. And when he was describing the recipe, was he super precise? Exactly.
No,
No.
was
Ah, what do we call if we don't say something exactly? What kind of language is it? It's a vague language.
wake language.
Mhm.
What's wake language?
Literal. So about
На глаз.
Something like that.
Unprecise?
розмитий. Так, це значить дуже розмито. Розмита мова. Let's check super interesting phrases from the audio. It's not gray, but it's like gray, but not exactly. So what is it?
White.
Red or white? Grayish.
Grayish.
Ah, that's right. So is it a clear gray or something about?
Something
Something
about
Something about
Сіроватий. Не сірий, а сіроватий. Next one. No, let's stop here. Wait
Taste.
a second. Oh, wait a second. Grayish. Let's check some other things from the audio. It's not big, but it should be.
biggish.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Good. It's not small, but it should be.
Smallish.
Yeah. Маленькуватий, більшеватий. All right, great. Next one. It's not red, but it's a round red.
Reddish.
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 Brown.
Brownish.
Blue.
Bluish.
Bluish.
If it's blue-green,
Blue.
blue-green, you need to add E only to the first one. Синювато-зелений.
Green.
Так.
Bluish green.
Yeah, sorry, green. Excellent. Yellow?
Yellowish.
Yes, that's right. Green?
Greenish.
Let's talk about taste. It's not super sweet, but it's kind of sweet. So it would
Sweetish.
Swedish.
sour, кислий, а кисловатий.
Sourish.
Sour.
Salt, солоноватий.
Saltish.
Saltish.
Bitter, гіркуватий.
Bitter.
Bitterish.
Гоструватий.
Spicish.
Spicish.
That's right. Запах не фруктовий, а такий I don't think that we have in Ukraine.
Fruitish.
Yeah.
Fruit.
Fruitish, yeah.
It
Oh,
could be called ice cream.
good. Next one.
A bit.
Taste. A bit.
Don't forget that it's a vague language. Vague.
A bit of.
A kind of.
Kind of.
So kind
Citrusy.
does it mean that you want to say that kind of we use in a vague language?
Yes, of course.
Yes. So but I can use it as a formal also, or it's informal.
It's informal. But when you explain someone,
A sort of would be formal. Or...
of course, it would be informal as well, but if you explain, you can use it.
Okay.
Next one.
A bit
Pretty like.
Sort of.
Sort of like.
So, sort of and kind of, is it same or different?
Same.
Same.
That's
quite
right.
the same.
Like.
Yeah, so like it is the same as the sort of, but if you want to say це щось
Схоже.
типу схоже. Не просто
Mhm.
типу, а типу схоже.
Yeah, pumpkin, sort of like sweet potato.
Yeah. Next one.
And like, alike. Would it be the difference?
Yes, alike, it means similar. Like, it would be
Типу, да?
Mhm.
Alike, it's similar.
Mhm.
How we can use alike?
It's another topic.
Alike.
Yeah, we will learn it on the next class, some other class. Next one.
Like.
But Marina, sorry. My mother and I, we are alike.
Схожі. Мгм.
Alike, it's right together, yeah? Alike.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now I see.
Good. Next. So, grayish, we use with, wait a second. Ending ish and y, we use with nouns or adjectives?
No,
Adjectives.
adjective.
Grayish. Citrus,
It's noun, but make adjectives.
No, it's adjectives.
adjectives. And what do we use with nouns?
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sort of.
That's true. So for adjectives, we use ish. And when we want to make an adjective from noun, we add,
Why?
yeah, that's why it was not woodish, but it was wood. Woody.
Woody.
Ah.
Because wood
Here is
is a
difference.
noun. Good. And when we talk about quantities, кількість, what can we use?
Numbers.
Little, many.
But it's exact number and we need vague language. Roughly, it's the same as about, around. Це в нас взагалі жорсткий, але в цьому значенні буде приблизно. Cupful – це в нас просто повний стаканчик. But if you want to say приблизно 2 ложки. Приблизно ложку.
Roughly a spoon.
Приблизно столову ложку.
Roughly a tablespoon.
And
Приблизно.
roughly it's грубий чи тяжкий?
Це в значенні їди буде приблизно їжі.
А не їди?
А не їди, асфальт, от він такий шершавий, він rough.
It was a rough day. Roughly day.
Roughly це тяжкий, так?
Тяжкий, шероховатий або навіть небезпечний, якщо кажемо про міста. Приблизно літр. Приблизно.
1 liter or so.
Yes, we can have another option as well. Here, what do we add?
Or so.
Something.
Yeah, where do we put it?
And then
Or so. Let's listen and repeat. Grayish, grayish.
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 Grayish blue, grayish blue.
Grayish.
blue.
Woody, woody.
Woody.
Sort of like, sort of like.
Sort of like. Sort of like.
Roughly a cupful, roughly a cupful.
Roughly.
Roughly.
A cupful.
15 minutes or so. 15 minutes or so.
15
minutes or
15
so.
minutes or so.
Now let's practice. Task 8. Put the word or the ending in the correct place in the sentence. Let's do the first one together.
You bake it roughly for an hour. Or so.
Can you see my screen, Galina?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the first one.
You bake it near roughly
Roughly
20
20 minutes.
For, yeah, Vera, well done. For roughly 20 minutes. So you just for about 20 minutes, for roughly 20 minutes.
Roughly out. Just roughly usual thing control.
You have
About okay.
2 minutes to do this task in pairs. Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I generally sprinkle some herbs on top and 2 teaspoons of crushed pistachios. I think and about 2 teaspoons.
Mm-hmm.
and about 2 teaspoons.
Yeah, I agree with you. Let's go suppose this. It gives it kind of a sweet finish.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe we no, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was greenish blue.
Mm-hmm. It was
Very
kind of greenish blue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I did it very ugly.
It's okay. It has an odd texture, oily
Mm-hmm.
and wordy. No,
Eggy.
eggy. Because word is an adjective. It should be wordish.
Word? Yeah.
No, I mean you're right about eggy.
Yeah, you're right that it would be weirdish. Like
Mhm.
weirdish. Yeah. Um,
Mm, 2 liters
fishes?
of salt. Fishes?
No, but it was chicken stock, so maybe the fish stock is right. Maybe we need to add it to another
Okay.
To the size.
large.
Largish.
And
You're right.
also,
2 liters or so.
yeah, smallish.
40 minutes or so to roast.
Mm-hmm.
But it's rounder, it's got It's like a potato, but
Mhm.
it's rounded and purplish. Purplish.
So like a potato, roundish. Mm-hmm.
And the flesh and kind of
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's
the
orange.
flesh is kind of no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
And compare your answers with the answers.
Mhm.
Let's try. Ладіш.
Mm-hmm.
Типу трошки більше.
Mm-hmm.
Стоп.
Or fish stock or so.
Lera, I have one question. If we in answers in fourth sentence we have green
Slash.
ish, slash, yes, okay, slash ish. Should we write this way or should we write together, or it's doesn't matter?
We write it together.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Why they put slash there?
By mistake.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Greenish blue. Nice.
Sorry,
So,
girls, I have to leave.
sure.
Yeah.
Sorry for taking
Thank you.
on. See you next week,
Have a
Vera.
nice
Basically, if
day.
you need to go, you can also.
I have a few minutes more.
Great.
Thank you, bye.
Bye-bye. Vera, what was useful today?
Oh, about also to use I think I used kind of, but I didn't use. I know the rule about ish, but I think I didn't use it about exploring colors or smells or taste, I think.
So, if we summarize, when do we use this ish? With what kinds
Uh,
of adjectives?
With taste and smell adjectives and with color.
And with size? Mm-hmm.
With size especially, yeah, it's really nice. And where was the rule? Yeah. It was nice. And roughly. I never used roughly.
It doesn't sound like about, right? It sounds like exact.
Mm-hmm.
In
Mm-hmm.
fact, it's
Yeah, it was nice. And also at homework, I I put more words in the last exercise because they told if you know some other words, you can add in exercise too. So it was nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've had a lot. I see that you've cooking using English recipes.
Yeah, because my own, it also was useful in English. So all the recipes are there, and the Instagram recipes.
Nice. Let's try again. Oven.
Oven.
Yep. In school, I was also taught oven. I don't know why, but it's oven.
Because it's cool. This teachers doesn't know everything because we didn't learn any pronunciation skills. Like we don't have any. Yeah, but my school was specialized in English.
Mine.
So
Great. Galina, Marina, how was the task?
This was okay, but we have some mistakes.
Why we can't say Odi? Because odd is an,
Adjective.
yeah, so we would say Odi,
Yeah.
but here we need,
Yeah. Oli.
great. So if we summarize our class, each we use with size, color, smell,
Texture.
taste. What questions do you have about our class? No questions. Then Marina, enjoy, have some rest, send us photos. Galina, any questions?
Questions? Don't have questions.
Enjoy your buckwheat, and your homework is on Miro, and I'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah, bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.